Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for all things beauty, hair, fashion, and lifestyle. Today I'll be creating this look for you, and I will be utilizing a little bit of new products to me. I did use the Nars new soft matte foundation. I am also using the Natasha Denona mini Zendo palette on my eyes. This is her holiday collection. I got the highlighter and I got the lippy here. So I used all of these products today on my face and on my eyes and on my lips. So before we get into this video though, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Also, make sure that you hit that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever new videos go up. So if you're interested in seeing how I was able to come up with this look, then let's get into it. I'm using the Nars soft matte foundation, and I am in the shade Macau. I'm gonna see, not sure what this is gonna be looking like, but I'm gonna be going in with that today. So that's all I think that I'm gonna be using. So let's get into this look. All right, so I'm going in with the foundation, and so far I blended out some of it over here, and the shade seems to be the same because I wear Macau in the Naturally Radiant and the Sheer Glow. So I just went with the same shade. I didn't know that, I didn't know if it was gonna match or whatever. So I'm kind of glad that I'm not looking cray-cray. And my shade's looking pretty good. So I'm going to get that blended in, and yeah, we'll be back. All right, so for my concealer today, I'm going to be using something new as well. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer, and I am in the shade 8.75. So this is my first time using this. Kind of wanted to try to see how this would work with the Nars foundation. The Nars foundation is a soft matte, so I kind of wanted to get some luminosity, some hydration back into my skin. So I didn't really want to use something that was matte as a concealer, so I wanted to try out this concealer and see how I like it. It's medium to full coverage, and so far I feel like I'm getting, I don't know, what do you guys think? Some full coverage vibes or no? It looks pretty full coverage to me, but so far feels good. Actually feels like super hydrating. So yeah, that's the concealer. Yeah, pretty good coverage, I think. I'm looking at it and I kind of like it. I'm gonna let that dry down for a little bit before I go in and blend it out. But I'm just touching up some of these areas here that's looking kind of sparse with the concealer. Yeah, so as you can see, that's what it's looking like. So I'm gonna let that dry down and I'm gonna blend it out, and then we'll get into the eye look. BRB. All right, so I kind of had that already blended out. Today I use my MAC Studio Fix powder as the first powder, and then now I'm gonna go in with my Fenty powder in the shade Cashew, and I am going to get that locked in under my eyes. And I might go in with the brush first. I'm gonna go in with the brush, and then I'm gonna put some down with the with my sponge. So just going in and just setting the under eye, just pressing it into the skin like so. Trying to just focus in on the areas that I don't want to move. So far the concealer looks good. I went in with like, you know, that one little, whatever you saw on my face, that was kind of what I went in with, and it looks pretty good. I definitely think medium coverage. I was gonna go back in, but that's okay. I felt like it looked pretty good, so it did what it was supposed to do. So got the powder down. I should probably use this to set my face as well. So I'm gonna just go in and lock down my concealer and then set the rest of my face. Same powder. Now I think I'm gonna also go in with my Sephora powder. So I am gonna change my brush. I'm going in with my Sigma brush, the F40, and I'm just going to set my entire face with this powder. And then we about to get into this look. I'm so excited for this palette. The colors are like pretty. All right, so I got the mini Zendo palette, and I think I'm gonna, I can't even read these colors back here. But anyway, I'm gonna go in with this dark shade right here out the end, and that's what I'm gonna put inside my crease. So, and I am using my E40 brush from Sigma. So just, wow, this is pigmented. I'm just stippling it into the crease, just like that. Going back in, it's very pretty. And just pressing that into the crease, and now I am blending. I did put down the lightest shade in the palette first to kind of like set everything, set my concealer on my lid, because I use that as my base. So I put that down first into the transition areas, and then now I'm gonna go in with this color. So everything should just kind of blend very nicely together because I did put that particular color down. So totally liking what it's looking like so far. Very pigmented, and I don't even know how to describe this color. Mauve. Oof. Don't know how I would describe it at all. I'm just gonna put this like right here in the outer corner. Just going to press that color right there. Build it up into the outer corner area. And now I'm just blending everything out. So that's looking pretty good. Okay, so still going in with that dark color, and I already have some of it blended out on this eye. And right now I'm just concentrating right here on the outer V area, just kind of patting that deeply into the skin, into my outer V area. So got that looking really good. Definitely liking the payoff. Don't have a lot of fallout, but the color is very pretty. I don't even think like you guys are picking up like the true color on the camera. So there, kind of have all of that blended out. And then now I think that I'm going to take this dark color and I'm gonna pack that into my outer V, and then this middle shade, I'm gonna put that on my lid. So let me take a look-see. Definitely gonna kind of blend this part out. So now I'm just buffing this color in to the transition area, giving it like that blown out kind of look by just going in circular motions. So that's what I'm gonna be doing now. And I'm gonna go back in with the first brush that I used that had the lighter shade. And now I'm just gonna marry everything together with that light shade. So just doing that until I get everything nice and cohesive, no harshness, no anything, and that's just it. That's perfect. So I'm gonna go in with the darker shade that I showed you, and then we'll finish off this look. Okay, so I went in on this eye with the dark shade in the palette, and that was this shade right there. So I went in with that, kind of got a little bit of a fallout going on here, but so far that's what it is looking like. Going in with my Sonia G brush, and I'm just patting that color in to the outer V area. Just a little pat, 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 pat situation. It is like a shimmer color, so I'm having to just take my time and just like build it up. So not really going anywhere, just focusing solely on this outer corner, and that's all I'm doing with this color. And then, so just like that, just to give me a little bit of dimension in this outer corner, that's why I am using this color. I could have just done like an all matte look or put this color on the lid, but kind of just going for something a little bit different. And now I'm just getting that color all up in the crease. And on my lower lash, on this line, I went in with a black liner, and then just the second darkest matte shade was what I used on that lower lash line area. So I'm gonna go back in with my E40 and the second shade that I was using, which is this color. Going in with this color right now. And I just want to focus that color on the outer corner, just to keep building up dimension in that outer corner area. And that's all I'm doing. All right, so far so good. This look is coming together nicely. Just gonna go back in again with the dark shade, and then just focus that. And that's just literally what I'm using to give me some dimension. And just concentrating that right there in the outer V area. Just like so. Looks so good. So there we have it. See, I got some good dimension going on over there. Got that over there. Gonna go back in with the matte shade and just kind of blend that up. And going, looking good. All right, so gonna finish up that, and then we'll get into the rest of the face. Okay, so I went in with the middle shade, and it is not really living up to my expectations. I have used my fingers, and I've used a brush. That's what the color looks like. And I don't really, like, it's not what I thought it was going to be at all. So I'm a little bit disappointed with the color. It's not really, no. Like, that's the color again. I put it up on another finger and just kind of just patting it in. And it's just not really, it's like very underwhelming, as you can see. So we're gonna try my brush again. My brush is wet. I did spray it with the Urban Decay setting spray. And so you can kind of see the color is on the brush. So let's see, guys. See? Nothing. Like now it's kind of starting to do something, but that's like after like I think I've gone in with this like 3 times. Look at that. Not. Sorry. Not feeling it at all. Kind of disappointed actually, because I've watched on her Natasha Denona's Instagram, and the way that the color performs, it looks so good. So I was convinced that it was going to, you know, be bomb. But guys, no. Anyway, I'm gonna finish off the look. I don't know, like that's what the color is looking like now. As you can see, I've kind of dug into it and I don't really see anything. So still trying to make it work, guys. But at this point, I'm done. I'm going to put on my lashes and finish off the bottom of my eyes, and then I'll be back. Okay, got my Nars bronzer in, I don't know the word, Kirimba. Kirimba, gonna go in with that. This is pigmented, so we just gotta go in with a light tan and just blending that out. Yes. So got me snatched all the way up with this bronzer. Definitely, guys, totally disappointed with the way that the eyeshadows performed. Was not feeling it at all. That light shimmer, I don't know what was going on with that. I first went in with my fingers, and then I went in with the brush, then nothing. Then I went in and I sprayed my brush, and then still like nothing really. So I just kept trying to build it up. So, you know, this is like as much as I was able to get it built up. And that's like literally what the eye is looking like, what you guys see there. So I might try to use the palette one more time and do like an all matte look or something, but this is not it. I'm sorry. This is the first time I think I've had a Natasha palette that did not perform well, for me anyway. But yeah, did not like it. For my blush today, I don't know. I was kind of just going off of just using the bronzer and then the highlight. So I don't really have a blush, but I think I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury blush in the shade Pillow Talk. So that's what I'm gonna use for my blush, since this is like a nice mauve-y kind of look. And this is what the blush looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna go in with that and call it a day. Definitely gonna go in with the highlight and the lipstick, and hopefully the highlight kind of performs a little bit better. I think the highlight has like silver undertones, so I'm gonna use my Rare Beauty Luminizer in the shade Reflex as a base to kind of give me that warmth, and then I'll put that on top. So we're gonna see what that looks like. So let's get into the highlight, shall we? All right, so I already went in with the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer, and it's very subtle. So you can just see like little bit of highlight right there. So now I'm gonna go in with the Natasha I Need a Nude, and that's what the color looks like. I'll swatch it for you. So that's what it looks like. So you can kind of see that it has a little bit of a silver reflex. So definitely can look kind of ashy really quickly on my skin tone. So that's why I put down the Rare Beauty as like a base to kind of like help the not look so cool tone on me. So now I'm just looking for my highlighter brush. Oh, found it. And I'm using this Luxy Beauty, like real fluffy highlighter brush. So, kind of went in there. Got some of the color on the brush. So, now you can kind of see the color. I can see it. Ooh, very pretty. But definitely, I feel like putting down that base really helped not it not get too ashy on me. I use like a fluffier brush just to kind of help like diffuse the color while applying it, because if I went in with something concentrated, it was gonna look really cool tone. So just gonna take that on my finger, put that on my Cupid's bow, kind of blend out my nose, and then I'm gonna take it down like here. That's it, guys. I'm not sure you guys can see, and I don't have any blush, so I'm just gonna go in with my bronzer brush and just kind of marry those two together. So, oh, I did put on blush. I'm sorry, I used my Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk blush and just blending those out so you can't really see. Just gives me more of that, you know. So that's what the color looks like. So it can be kind of ashy. So I had to make sure that I put that down. So I'm gonna put on my lips and then we'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. I did just finish my lips. I am here for this nude, okay? This is Maria. And this is, again, one of the lipsticks that came out with this collection. There is another lip, but I just felt like I probably wasn't gonna like it. So I copped this one instead. And for my liner, I used the BFF3 from ColourPop. This is like the Shayla edition. So I used that as my liner. And the lipstick in Maria. Love the nude, love the lip. As far as the eyeshadow palette go, I'm not really sure. Like I said, this is probably the first time that I've had a palette that I didn't really perform for me. The mattes are good. The dark color here, it worked. That's what I have right in the outer corner of my eye. So that looks good. But this shade right here, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna keep playing around with it. I'm probably gonna do like an all matte look, or maybe try using the silver color here to kind of see what that looks like. I'm gonna swatch the color on my hands. So even on my hands, you can kind of see that it's not even like picking up the color. I don't know. And I'm like literally digging in it. And yeah, that's what the color looks like. So very underwhelming. Didn't really care for that. Let me try the silver color. It looks like it's gonna be a little bit better. So that's the silver color. So that looks definitely, you can see side by side. This is the first time that I've had a Natasha palette that didn't really perform for me. So I'm kind of disappointed. The look came out okay. Just that I wish that that color would have like popped a little bit more for me. I did wet it. I did use my fingers. I did use the brush with the setting spray, the Urban Decay, and still nothing. But here, I am all for this nude lip. So that's it for today's video. Guys, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Are you gonna be picking up anything from the collection? Let me know what you think about this look. Don't forget to go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.